As the wizard read the inscriptions, legends of artifacts began to emerge. There had once been 3 guardians, each with an artifact to protect. The Trine was an artifact of the soul and righteousness, and a catalyst for the powers of good that had quietly helped raise young, good-hearted wizards in the Astral Academy. The 2 remaining artifacts were mentioned only briefly. The second artifact, that pertained to mind and power, had been stored in the great castle in the middle of the kingdom. The wizard did not yet understand everything the inscription said, because some pieces were clearly missing. But it was enough. Their destination was the castle, home of the second artifact. Ominous sounds echoed in the distance. A vast wasteland lay between our heroes and the castle. The Dragon Graveyard.
It all makes sense now. Our souls are entwined in this artifact, and our physical beings are mere images of our soul.
Oh, I'm getting hungry from all this fighting.
Why don't you listen to me? This is exciting. We must hurry to the castle.
And this is the way. Dragon Graveyard. So instead of small bones, we go where the big ones rest. What will we do if they come to life?
It's the fastest way to the castle, my darling. Trust me.
I see. There's some dragon bones in the background.
Alright, they've seen these skeletons come to life already.
Yo, man, I hope there's some skeletons.
There's a few.
Holy shit, there's a skeleton!
There's, you know, one or two.
I thought there'd be 2. Oh, come on.
I don't know how I stabbed myself there. I didn't even touch a spike.
Take damage to save time.
Yeah.
Bad.
This is a professional speedrun, let's play.
I wonder what a speedrun of Trine would look like. I'd imagine there would be a lot of, like, playing as the thief.
A lot of rope.
Yeah.
Just so much rope.
Lots of skeleton,
You'd
too.
probably hardly see Amadeus.
Yeah. He'd show up to solve a few puzzles, and then that's about it.
Or they'd figure out just a way to game it.
Yeah. Oh. Now Zoya gets her next ability, which is pretty great, because she can shoot 2 arrows at once now. It will not be very long before she is, like, completely ridiculous as a character.
Literally Legolas.
Basically, yeah. Just a big copyright sticker from Middle Earth just on the screen at all times.
I could be watching The Hobbit right now.
Literally Legolas, but a lot less feminine.
But I'm not. Damn.
There's a treasure chest up here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, something I never mentioned before. Oh, there's pants in that treasure chest. Just literally pants.
It's pants on. She wears the pants in this relationship.
No, I'm gonna give him Pontius. Pontius gets the pants.
Okay.
But I never mentioned you can only attach to wooden surfaces with the rope. So if there's like something metal, you can't just attach to it and swing around. But the thing about this game is that there are a lot of wooden surfaces. So
I've not found a metal surface.
well, the thing where the treasure chest was a second ago, that was metal, but the edges of it are made of wood, and you can actually use those to swing up onto it.
So it was like they were never metal because you could just
pretty much, yeah. It becomes more of a problem later on, but in the earlier stages, pretty much everything is just wood.
As you fight metal skeletons.
This game would be kind of busted if you could just swing around on skeletons all day.
Just Wolverine just pops up.
Don't worry, this game will be plenty busted by the time we get toward the end.
Okay.
Also, we got a new ability. Oh, new enemy type. Shield skeletons.
Oh, you could swing around on his shield.
The shield skeletons are actually really annoying because Pontius's attacks bounce off the shield, and it kind of leaves him open for a minute.
Stun lock on him.
He gets a better way to deal with them later, but for now we get a new ability with the wizard, which is planks.
So we're basically just combining every element of worms into 3 characters.
Pretty much. This actually is kind of useful as a combat ability, because you can just squish skeletons with it, and it's the fastest of his shapes to draw. But it's still...
Can you draw a line?
It's still a little bit slow, so it's not the most reliable.
Didn't even see those vials.
I almost missed them too.
Tricky.
They get a little tricky with vial placement.
Clever.
If you stop those spike balls from swinging, they will pick back up again and start swinging. I've heard of conservation of momentum, but I don't think that's how it works.
Are you sure?
It's
Gotta try really hard.
Yeah. So they just endlessly swing forever. Perpetual motion.
Magic.
Whoever invented that needs to have like a job in the kingdom as the head, whatever, because that's amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
Too bad they're a skeleton now.
One of my stray arrows hit that little spinning wheel and sent it out of control. And
Did it spin forever?
no,
Wow.
I stop it there, but it kind of screwed with me a little bit.
With your body.
So now,
I'm seeing a problem with the shield skeletons already.
yeah, if they're not actually holding their shield up, you can still hit them. But now that Zoya shoots 2 arrows, she can pretty much one-shot a skeleton with like a fully pulled back bow. So she's really useful.
Bottle of poison.
Yep.
Drink it, drink it.
Just does more damage.
Arrows and swords. You got
Yeah.
that, Wizard.
Doesn't actually do anything
Pontius.
for the wizard, unfortunately. So we'll give it to Zoya.
I think I'm starting to figure out his reputation with the ladies.
I was trying to stand on that guy's head.
Super Pontius bros.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bra.
I would play it.
I can't imagine 2 of him, less the green one.
I want to play as Green Pontius exclusively. It's the year of Pontius, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy year of Pontius.
Skeleton arena.
Oh my god, a skeleton!
Are you saying the skeletons are an enemy type?
No. They are an environmental hazard.
Ah.
Snipers up there are actually kind of annoying. They were plinking away at Pontius pretty good, so... I wanted to make sure that one was dead. It took me a while. Usually I don't have as much trouble getting across here, but for some reason the grappling hook would not work in that last little jump.
Oh.
Okay, I have another serious question. Well, who builds all these spikes on, like, ramparts and, you know, just pits and stuff? Also, why are they just putting them in pits?
They're defense mechanisms.
How much...
Where else would you put a spike?
I don't know. In front of a hedgehog.
This is the dragon graveyard.
I guess.
That doesn't really
That's
make any
one
sense.
long dragon. I just realized the huge dragon bone in the background.
Yeah. Well, dragons are fairly large.
This is where Shenron went. You can't collect the Dragon Balls to resurrect the dragon.
Yeah. That's what we've been collecting.
Cruel irony. Yeah, Trine's actually all the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. There's actually boxes in my way down here, but they're really hard to see. There's also the second of the Christmas gifts,
A present.
which is also really hard to see.
These are already kind of getting pretty annoying, so I'm guessing that they're going to get kind of ridiculous later.
The swinging balls.
No, well, the placement of
Oh,
pick up
yeah,
ones.
it's... They really don't get too tricky. I mean, some of them are hidden fairly well, and they're hard to find, but for the most part, like, the stuff that you see here is more or less as devious as the placement gets.
So what was in that Christmas present?
It was an achievement. I got the Graveyard
Oh.
Master achievement.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You get those master achievements whenever you collect all the experience in a level.
Huh.
So,
Achievements are nice, but they're not very practical.
Yeah.
What you need is a good pair of socks.